Well, let's talk about the cotton farmers now. Storms, government shutdowns, and trade issues made it a tough year for some South Texas cotton farmers back in 2018.
Yeah, and despite predictions of an economic slowdown in 2019, well, it actually turned out to be a pretty good year for most cotton producers. Sunrise reporter Roland Rodriguez is at the Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service. And Roland, there have been a few good years in recent memory.
Good morning, guys, and good morning, South Texas. You're right, Mike. 2019 was a pretty good year for South Texas cotton farmers, but it was nowhere near 2017, where farmers harvested more than 5 million acres across the state of Texas. The 2019 season started rough for cotton farmers in South Texas. The extended rain and wet conditions, also along with high winds, delayed planting for 2 months, and many producers missed the deadline to have seeds in the ground.
There was a considerable amount of cotton that got replanted a couple of times during the growing season for many growers, which was quite a challenge and came at quite a bit of an expense.
Despite a rough start, South Texas farmers are pleased with the end result.
This year we're probably looking all total across all commodities that we produce, probably in the neighborhood of about $150 million is what's going to be generated in production agricultural sales across the county.
That included grain sorghum, corn, livestock, and hay production. As far as cotton sales go, many area producers are not complaining.
There's two things that are produced in a cotton crop. You have the lint, which is got a significant value along with the cotton seed, and whenever you combine the sales of both lint and cotton seed, we're projecting about $89 million or so is what's going to be the value of the cotton production here in Nueces County.
So what does this year's production agriculture sales mean?
We looked back at some of these numbers from 2011, and at that time on-farm sales was roughly $100 million, and that added an additional $188 million into the local Nueces County economy was what the estimate was at that time. And so as that number has increased this year, you could only expect that to multiplying effect to increase in the community as well.
And the bottom line, if you really think about it, it comes down to cotton farmers had a pretty good year. Not a great year, but a pretty good year in 2019, guys.
Thanks a lot, Roland.